Hi, this is Andrew with Seek Outside. We're here today with Argali Outdoors, argalioutdoors.com, to talk to you about a new pack that we're going to be releasing in July. I want to give you guys the first leak on this pack, but before we go into that, let's talk about some of the stuff that Seek Outside's been up to for the last couple months. First off, we've changed a few things. We now have tan harnessing, so for all of you backcountry hunters who are concerned about a black harness, this will help out a little bit. Overall, we've been trying to design a backpack and a hunting line that specifically works for a backcountry hunter. There's a lot of different things a lot of different people need, but we try to kind of streamline things so that you see the benefit and you don't have to add pockets, you don't have to, customize something your own way. It should come out of the box, ready to throw on your backpack and run. First thing we're going to talk about is the new shoulder harness. The new shoulder harness is tapered inward a little bit. We had a few complaints from existing customers about the shoulder harness being too wide and pulling your shoulder back a little bit too much. Now this is going to conform to your chest and your underarm wrap a little bit better. It's also constructed slightly differently for a little bit more cushion, a little bit more comfort under heavy loads. Past the shoulder harness, we go to the newest, coolest thing I think about a Seek Outside pack in 2017, 2018. We went from a single buckle to a double buckle on the waist belt. What that allows you to do is compress the waist belt either around the top tighter or on the bottom tighter, or equally if you want to. What does that mean for a user? If you have a little bit of a gut, you can cant that waist belt wrapping outward where you still get a good seat on your waist belt. It's not sliding down off your stomach, but you can relieve a little bit of the pressure on your stomach and higher. If you're skinny, this is probably the biggest thing. You can actually cant the waist belt to suck in around your iliac crest. That's the top of your hip bone. As you do that, it relieves a little bit of the pressure that you have to keep on the entire waist belt, making it more comfortable with heavier loads for longer periods of time. If you feel that you have a hot spot, you can adjust that thing on the fly. It's really actually pretty ingenious. The one thing that made a huge difference for me with the Seek Outside backpack is something we've already released, but it's the lumbar pad. The lumbar pad for people who have a deep S-curve in their spine, a deep lumbar is going to make a huge difference. If you've tried a Seek Outside pack before, you have to get this. You have to try it on. It will make night and day difference. For me, testing it for the last 5 months, I went from, wow, this pack is really difficult to fit to my body, to this is the best backpack that I've used in this market. So definitely, if you haven't had a chance to try this out, $45, pick it up, throw it on a pack, and see how it does for you. It's fully customizable, has 4 different thicknesses. Actually will work on pretty much any waist belt if you want to try it on a different pack. Don't recommend that, but you can try it. Let's get into the new backpack. This is the Brooks, named after the Brooks mountain range. This pack is 7,400 cubic inches and 4.5 pounds. It runs on our Uniweave platform, which is kind of an integrated bag and frame combination. The aluminum frame actually wraps through the captures on the frame, so you don't pull the bag away from the frame. But with a 7,400 cubic inch bag, I don't think you're gonna have any issues trying to find more space for more things. On this pack, you can see a little bit different paneling from standard Seek Outside things. Usually we've run bottle pockets and relatively sleek packs. We're starting to add more features. What that means is we're maintaining the same fabric suite on the main compartment. That means it's an X-Pack, olive, OD, which is a fully waterproof fabric. Now we put a zipper in it. It doesn't become a submergible waterproof pack, but it's going to repel water better than a 500D. The 500D is going to be kind of this new accenting on the outside. You see on left and right pockets. What that allows you to do is have a little bit more nimble of a fabric. The X-Pack is very rigid, but very durable and very waterproof. The 500D is a little bit less waterproof, more nimble, a little bit quieter, and compressible for that matter. So we run the 500D on the outside pockets, water resistant, but allows you to have access to the smaller items that you want to get really quickly. On this pocket, you're going to find a few things. We have hydration ports now. So for anyone that wants to run a hydration bladder, you can pour it out of the top left or right pocket. You can run double bladders if you want to. But there's a few more aspects of this we want to cover before we get into that. We have double zipper pulls. So if you want to access this pocket from the very top, you can. If you want to access it from the very bottom, you can. So it's really up to you, kind of figure out where you want to store your certain things. Inside this pocket, there's going to be a possibilities pouch. It'll be like a pull-out pocket that folds out for small item organization, and really is actually quite helpful. A lot of people complain about not having enough pockets. This is one thing that will save you from gear items floating around in your backpack. Same pocket on the other side. What's really unique about this pack, and I'm going to show you guys this in just a second, this pack goes down flat against the frame. So if you're looking for one pack to do it all, you aspire to do a 15-day, 16-day hunt in the high country, but right now maybe you're doing more of like the single-day hunts, or you're shed hunting with the pack. You want one pack to do everything, your quiver killer. Well, this pack will do it. It's phenomenal. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna empty out this pack. I'm gonna show you how it compresses down. There's really 3 different functions. One is fully out, one is as a kind of a bat wing design with 2 tubular pockets going vertical, and then there's a fold over, which is this pocket folding over the opposite pocket compressing down. Before we dump out the pack, I'm gonna show you one more thing. Bow connections is, that's one of the more difficult topics. We don't run a bucket system right now, but this pack does work for compressing your bow, your rifle, your tripod on it. And how that works is another piece of the new technology. What we've gone to from the old bachelor buckles or the 3/4 quick adjust is actually a gatekeeper. This gatekeeper is a plastic piece for the most part and then has a wire gate that clips shut. As you want to release that, you click down on it and it pops loose. What this allows you to do is compress the pack many different ways, attached to just a web loop so you don't have dangling buckles. Big difference maker for us in the backcountry. So now for the bow, we're gonna take our bow, place it on the pack. A compression strap, usually run 2 or more of these. For now, I'm just gonna show you one. One strap that goes over the grip. You'll bring it over to a web loop. Loop it through, clip that gatekeeper shut. Cinch it down, maybe run another one on top compression, and now you have a way of packing your bow out as your pack's completely full. Most of the times that's on like a meat pack out, something like that. For me, I usually pack my bow in my hand. Remove that buckle and web extension. Now, this pack's gonna come with a lot of different accessories. The possibility pouches are included in it. The compression straps, there's 6 of them, all with gatekeepers included with it. So you really shouldn't have to buy anything extra when you get this pack in the mail. Let's empty it out real quick. You can pop the top compression off. It's a standard roll top. So you have 2 ways of accessing gear in the main compartment. Top loading, and you also have a full access zip. So that allows you to get to everything in the entire bag, or if you want to empty it out really quickly, it does that too. After we've emptied it out in the main compartment, we're going to zip it back up. Take this top shroud material, buckle it together, crease it, bring it down into the main compartment. Now this pack, like I said, with 2 compression straps will buckle together and you'll have about a 2,200 to 2,300 cubic inch pack that still has full zip access, full water hydration capabilities. And the next step is when you get into camp, you want to dump all your gear out. You want to empty everything you can. You want to go as light and fast as you can. For us, that's like usually about 1,000 to a 1,200 cubic inch backpack. The nice thing is you don't have to pack an extra bag to do this. So what we're going to do is just empty out one of these pockets, have the compression organized on one side. So all we have to do is flatten this pocket and compress this over. Once it's folded over, we're going to reattach 3 different compressions. And cinch them down. Now we're down to about a 1,200 cubic inch day pack. 4.5 pounds again. Light and fast, you kill something, open it up, drop the meat in, and away you go. The coolest part about these pockets is, I think, the size. You can fit spotting scope tripod in here. For me, I run a Swarovski 85 mil, and it fits perfectly in this pocket. It has an angled eyepiece, not an issue. You can organize a lot of other items in there. rain jacket, food, snacks, water as well, all in that same pocket. I usually run a tripod that slips into this slot right here. So you have quick access, just pull it out the top, unzip, throw your spotting scope on, and away you go. So this is the Brooks pack. Expect it in early July. Thank you for watching, and if you want any more questions answered, please check out seekoutside.com or argalioutdoors.com. Have a great day.